Greetings once again, your brother EL-BLACKLIGHT. We have been displaying the weapons of the devil, also the weapons of Allah. But I want you to don't forget this ace in the hole. The mother's plane, the mothership. No joke. I seen a little small mothership when I was about 12, 13, when I was living on Finkel, on Wildermere and Finkel in Detroit, Michigan. I was cutting the grass, and my next door neighbor, Luke, he was quite a bit older than me. He was about 70 when I was 13. And I wanted to let him know I seen it and wanted to know that he see it. And he acknowledged it. I seen another sighting on 8 Mile in Greenfield, coming from rehearsal, hovering over a building. But this time didn't nobody see it but me. I was standing at the bus stop. Me and some of the members of the band and the vocal group we had at that time. Back in those days, I was having premonitions, dreams. I was sick a whole lot back then, and when I go into a fever, I had this one dream or vision or something that I can never get out of my mind. I was laying in the bed sweating with a fever, couldn't hardly breathe. And some brothers, these was African bush brothers. They was carrying spears and shields like Shaka Zulu. And they was going from door to door, asking you what's the word. If you didn't know the word, they'd kill you. They knocked on my door and they said, what's the word? I didn't know the word. But before they made a move, I woke up. So I didn't want to get killed. You know, I probably would have died in my sleep if I wouldn't have woke up. But now I know what all that was about. From the land of Nod to the kingdom of God. I got back my right mind because I woke up just in time. And I've been on a journey of alerting my people. Now y'all know, a lot of y'all newcomers don't know that I'm 76, born in 1946. And I was born into the Nation of Islam. When my mother was carrying me, she was going to the meetings. Then finally, maybe a couple of years later, she joined up. My grandmother joined up. My uncle was already a member. Him and Malcolm was hanging together or rolling together. I don't want to use that word, hanging. They was rolling together. not rolling, but they were running buddies. I shouldn't even use that word running either. I should say they were tight. And Malcolm worked in the restaurant alongside my mother. My grandmother and my mother's sister, my uncle's sister, lived in St. Louis. And she was a seamstress or a tailor. And she went back to St. Louis and they opened up the first temple in St. Louis, Missouri. My grandmother, you know, they came from a little town called Crownlet, Missouri, not too far from St. Louis. So, you know, one of them little townships like Highland Park is to Detroit, or Hamtramck is to Detroit. And she was doing sewing all the clothes, making clothes for the temple in the nation of Islam back in those days. My mother was a seamstress too. She could sew, and so can my father. He went to tailoring school. My mom used to make us a gabardine shirt, gabardine pants with the stitches on the pocket and the stitch initials on the pocket. They used to make their own clothes back then. They was living very practical for those times. The times was hard back then, but not like now. Look like everything is thrown at you at one time. And my people still refuse to wake up. They see it in their face. They see it, y'all see it, but y'all try to ignore it. It was taken out. The pandemic has took out a whole lot of people. The jab is killing them. Now Allah's throwing snow, tornadoes, right as we speak. I'm trying to alert you to do for self, black man. Unite, do for self. If you don't do for self, you will be destroyed along with the enemy of Allah, the devil. I'm going to do a bit of these black millionaires. Stay tuned for that. I'm Black Light. Telling the truth and passing the mic. Truth shall be told and not sold. Assalamu alaikum.